Instilling confidence. You mentioned that my two boys are 5 and 3.
Yes.
Your son and daughter are older now.
18 and 15.
18 and 15. What's some tips for me, man?
Yeah, lots of time. What I'm doing with you right now, I rarely do.
I know.
You're my buddy.
I know.
I rarely do, right? Even so much as walking out the door, my daughter said, "Can I come?" Right? And so I'm meeting with the producer from my TV show, The Everyday Investor, right after this.
Yeah.
Killed 2 birds with 1 stone. So I said to her, "Honey, you're going to get bored."
Yeah.
But normally I'd bring her. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? For fun, I still do film and TV stuff, right?
Yes.
A little bit of acting here and there. And so when I go on my auditions, I'm in the promised land of Brampton. I got to come all the way downtown.
Right.
I bring the kids with me. I bring, whether it's my wife, my son, my daughter, we hang, we talk, so on and so forth. So that's what I would say is the secret. There's no magic. The secret's time.
Yeah.
There's no magic. The secret is quantity. Quantity births quality.
I'm definitely trying more from that perspective. I'm so excited. I'm taking my 5-year-old to a Raptors game, his first game.
Nice.
At the end of February, so in the next
Beautiful.
couple of weeks. And honestly, man, I've been doing this business now for 14 years.
Yes.
Growing
remember.
a cool
I remember
team
when I
at the
first met you.
podcast. I put a lot of deals together. I help a lot of clients. I'm probably most excited about this Raptors game. I've been to hundreds of Raptors games. This is the one.
Yeah, if you really are honest and you ask yourself, what gives me the true, pure bliss?
Yeah.
What gives me the greatest serenity? What gives me the greatest peace? Walking around the lake, Professor's Lake, with my family and our dog.
Yes.
Going to the greasy, cheap Indian place, right?
Yeah.
Sitting on the couch and the 4 of us watching episodes of Little House on the Prairie.
Right.
Is
Is that the one that you're watching now?
for the 3rd time.
Oh, wow.
3rd time that season. That's how I want to live. Man, these guys were tight.
There's a lot of good shows out there, though.
Listen, the greatest 2 fictional characters, Charles Ingalls and Rocky Balboa.
Oh.
Come on. Those are the 2 greatest.
So are you excited about the what's coming out? What's the name?
Creed 2?
Creed 2.
Oh, dude,
I'm
that's
so
so
pumped.
way back when.
I'm so pumped.
That's so way back.
I know, but I'm saying
I've already seen that.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
I
it's
still haven't had
fantastic.
the time to go and see, but I'm so pumped to see that.
Yeah. So, anyways, dude, it's the simple things, right?
Yeah.
It's just the simple things in life, and they don't cost much money. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
The simple
It's so
things,
true.
the ones that really
Well,
you
look at
enjoy.
the 3 things that you
what does it
mentioned,
cost?
right?
Yeah.
Really? I mean,
hanging out,
Yeah.
watching it. You don't always have to go to the theater and spend $100 a shot with but you could.
Yeah.
But just to sit around, talk, laugh, But I want to reiterate.
For sure.
That's not natural for me. That's not natural for me. You know what I mean? I'm not the guy that goes to the beach and builds a sandcastle with my kid. It's not natural. But just because it's not natural doesn't mean I shouldn't be doing it. Because when you're doing it, then I say, wow, this is amazing.
especially after you finish up with them, like having lunch or going to the movies or watching Little House on the Prairie. It's I'm glad I did that.
It's like the gym, man. Look at me. Like, I mean, my whole life I'm a mess, you know what I mean? For the gym. But when I'm in the gym, I love it. Get me to the gym, forget about it. Like, I wish I could, my son says, if you could have any, superhero power, what would it be? I'd be like, teletransport, of course. So many things like that. I know I should be, even a social outing, a party.
Right.
Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm 47. I don't want to go. You know what I mean? I got to get dressed up. I have this. But if I could just teletransport,
Just go.
boom, I'm there.
You're
right?
there.
And so that's the irony. The things we love to do, we often don't do. The things that we don't really like to do, but makes us money, we're all over it. You know what I mean? So
One of the first conversations I had with you years back was when you told me that you were renting for a while.
Yes.
Because you invested all your money into real estate.
yes.
And obviously us being realtors and first thought when I heard it, I was like, well, that just doesn't really make sense. Like,
Yes.
why are you not owning?
Yeah.
And this was really early on in my career as well.
Yeah.
But when you talked me through it, I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like you need to get your first home.
Yeah.
And then you put all your money into all your capital.
Yeah, I mean,
into investing into real estate, and you rented yourself. Where did you get that concept from, man?
No, this is not an opinion.
Okay.
It's a fact.
Right. I know where you're going.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
We've been crazy the last however many, 10 years in Toronto, right? And so obviously I'm wrong if we're talking about 10, 11, 12, 15% year growth on the price of my house.
Yes.
Year after year. But if we give the traditional
Yep.
50-year average of
Yep.
3%.
Yep.
You take your house and you increase it 3%.
Yep.
Right? That's the only money you're making in your house, correct? That's the only money.
Yep.
But what people don't
In your
want...
principal residence.
On your principal residence.
Yeah. I want to clarify that.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
principal residence.
Yep.
So what people don't want to look like or never calculate
Yep.
is... so first of all, I bought that property.
Yes.
I got to put my 5-10% down or whatever it is, and now I've got the rest mortgage. Okay? Even before that, in this beautiful city of Toronto, we pay double land transfer tax. We pay a lawyer. You don't generally pay a realtor, but we pay land transfer tax. We pay a lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Some closing costs.
We have our closing costs.
Yep.
We have a mortgage where the majority in the beginning is all interest. The money's going into the garbage. We have property tax. We have maintenance of the home. We have what I call emotional maintenance. It's funny, when I was renting, how the backsplash never bothered me.
It's true.
Now that I own the house, let's change it 10 times.
You have a beautiful home.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
your beautiful wife, I know, did all of it.
She's gorgeous.
Shout
She's
out
beautiful.
to Sinead.
Sinead, yes.
Shout out.
Yeah, so when you add all those numbers up,
Right.
you do not break even. Fact, pen and paper, economics. You don't break even until you're 4 to 6.
Yep.
You're not going to break even.
Yep.
Well, peekaboo, the reason why there's $50,000 realtors in the GTA is, and only like 1 or 2 of them are good, Jas and Simeon.
Thank you.
Is that people move, peekaboo.
Yes.
Every 4 to 6 years. Let me say that again. On our principal residence with 3% inflation, we break even every 4 to 6 years. We're moving every 4 to 6 years.
Yep.
It's dumb.
Yep.
Now, that's just speaking economically.
Yep.
I rented a beautiful house on the lake
Yes.
for 4 years. I had a neuro breakdown. I spent $1,000, doctors and naturopaths. They spanked me. They slapped me. They said, walk the lake. Bro, I lived on this lake,
know it.
and it has a beautiful 3-kilometer walk. I never walked it.
Right.
I walked the lake. I got my daughter the beautiful black lab named Moses because he leads you to the water.
Yeah.
He told me to go buy a stinking axe. I bought an axe. I chop wood. I make fires. And I'm not saying this is the solution to anxiety,
Right.
depression, so on and so forth.
Right.
If God wants you to take medicine, you take medicine.
Sure.
In my case, took medicine for a short while, did these things, and was weaned off. And because I was weaned off, I said, you know what? There's more to life than money. This has been therapy. I went to my friend who was the owner, and I bought the house. So I bought the house, but not for economics.
Right.
I bought the house for therapy. But if you don't have any money,
Yes.
home ownership is the best way for you to build equity, as long as you don't fool yourself and refinance all the time to pay off the debts because you were living, in a way that you should, right? Living beyond your means.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they have a house, they live beyond their means, they want to clean it up, they refinance. If you don't refinance, home ownership is a wonderful thing to be able to generate your first couple $100,000.
And that's what I really want to clarify.
Then you sell your house, own real estate, but don't have to live in what you own. So for example, Toronto is sick. It's always going to go up.
Yep.
Toronto.
Yep.
But somebody wants to live in Guelph.
Yep.
Live in Guelph.
Yep.
But get Jazzy to help you buy a nice condo downtown Toronto.
And you can just Airbnb it. You can rent out. There's so many options.
Whatever. But the point is I can rent anywhere I want. Now, what kind of tenant do you think I am to that person? I'm in the driver's seat. When they know I could buy the house, but I decide to rent.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, landlord, shovel my driveway.
Yes.
Cut my lawn. We're going to sign a lease, one by one, 1 year, with a 1 year option, with a 1 year option. I'm in the driver's seat
For sure.
as a tenant,
Right.
Because they know I could buy the house,
Exactly.
but I choose not to. So they're really going to take care of you. So it's great advantages. I mean, so many affluent people in Manhattan, they don't own.
You're taking the words out of my mouth. I was just about to say that the guys like
Sorry, they don't
Zuckerberg-
own the house they live in.
I was just about to say that the guys from Uber, Travis and CEO of Uber and Mark from Facebook and a lot of wealthy people.
Yeah.
They thought of their principal residence as a business.
It's the same thing with my vacation.
Yeah.
I go rent a house. A couple of years back, I went and rented a house for two months in Florida. I don't want to own, because if I own it, then, a good place, you can't rent it out.
Yeah.
Right? It's gated community, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I may not want to go to Florida. So one year I go to Florida for 2 months. The next year I go to India for 6 weeks. Another place I go. So it's just freeing. That's what it is. It's freeing. It's only, this society over here in North America. I mean, you go to Europe, they're like, own what? Like everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all renting, right?
For sure. As long as you're smart enough to reinvest it.
Of course.
It's not spend it
You
on.
need to own real estate.
Right.
In my opinion.
For sure.
You need to own real estate. You just don't need to live in it.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
What's happening with the show now, man? Can
Same
you let us in
thing.
on anything? Or?
No, we're cranking. Yeah, we're going to be on. We got another network this year, CTV.
Congrats.
So CTV, CHCH, Real Estate Channel. No, just keep trying to crank and educate different investment strategies because people think real estate investing is just buy and hold. They don't know there's oodles of different strategies, and that's all I want to do is be able to share with people. I mean, the secrets. I'll reveal the secret here. It airs many times a week, 52 weeks of the year.
Right.
But as you know, I shoot 26 episodes in 1 week, and then it repeats.
Rav, I know you don't do this a lot, and you took the time out to take the drive here.
Relationship. That's why.
I love you.
Yes, I love you too.
Like
yes.
you've been amazing to me for a very long time, and I just really want to say thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you,
times,
man.
brother.
For sure.
If I could reach, I'd give you a hug and a kiss. But
We'll take some pictures doing that.
We'll leave it at that.
Thanks a lot, brother.